Hello everybody, my name is Don, and welcome back to another video. The other jobs aren't hard, you know. I've been around the whole algorithm of seeing videos and videos of no jobs are hiring. Yeah, it's not like I've been saying that way before jobs stop hiring. It's not like I've been saying that for a while, but you know, that's not the point of this video. What the point of this video is that this dude can't find a job. But wait a minute, bro. Aren't you the same exact dude that, number one, protest to your job that it was too much of a living to go through, and that you quit? Well, he didn't truly quit his job. He was too much of a pain to his job, to the point where we had to fire him. So, that's embarrassing. But you also know what's pretty insane? Is that, bro, didn't you brag to us in like a couple videos back that you got yourself verified on YouTube? So, if you're technically monetized on YouTube, why do you care? Why do you care about finding a job? I thought you were monetized, right? Let's see about that.
Things go on shiesty, bro. And you got a job posting that demands 5 years of experience for an entry-level job and rent that takes up your entire paycheck. You get paid, but the check gone already. The check already got a name on it already. But when it touched your bank account, they got a name for it already. No cap. Food, gas, it's just things you can't afford. But this is why I tell people to start.
But we already know. And how many times we've already told people like you, bro, is that degrees don't mean anything. Well, especially degrees don't mean anything unless you're trying to work as some kind of lawyer or someone that's trying to work in a hospital. If you're not working in a hospital as a nurse, and if you're not trying to be a lawyer, the degree don't mean anything. A minimum degree that you just get out of high school, well, guess what? You know what they say? That's not good enough. You know what they say about a college degree? That's not good enough. Having these degrees out here, they're not good enough unless you're working at the hospital or you're working as some kind of lawyer. It's not good enough. So it doesn't even matter.
Start your own thing not because I'm doing it or such and such is doing it. It's because none of this thing out here is secure. It's not. But when you got your own thing going, that's secure. Like when you buying website domains, that's secure, that's yours. When you selling products like digital products and it's in your name and it's yours, they can't touch that. See, a job, they can touch it. You wanna know why? Because it's not yours. If they was to walk up to you and say, we don't need you no more, you're done. You're done. They're gonna walk you out the door, okay? But when you got your own thing, and when I talk about LLCs and having your own name as an LLC,
do you think it's secure to keep roaming around the job? Not like the job, but do you think it's secure to keep roaming around the internet and applying for a job and waiting weeks on weeks on weeks on weeks for a response and never get it? Do you think that's secure? I'm just wondering. Because last time I checked, nobody's hiring, bruh. Nobody's hiring.
who would just think I'll be rambling, or when I tell you, if you go get an LLC and do the paperwork correctly, file it correctly, you can run up 50,000 in business credit. When I be saying all that, and then I show you that I done did it, now everybody, like, damn, how he do that? I'm trying to tell you. Look the information up. I did it for 2 years. That's all I was doing, because I was in a bind too, y'all. I'm telling you. I was in debt. Once I got out of debt, that's all I needed. On my life, that's all I needed. As long as I got debt out of my life, I was cool. I've been telling y'all that. I'm telling you. Look up the info, and if you need help, I'll drop a video on it. I promise you I will. How can you get business credit? I'll show you.
Or where you show us that you only blowing up from this because you had the hope that YouTube worked. Because if YouTube didn't work, We all know you've been at that job, bro. We all know. But again, that's not the point of this video.
How to do an LLC? I'll show you. Or I'll show you the way. Now look, the job market is fried. It is. No matter how you put it. I done seen so much shiesty stuff go on in the job market, especially from jobs that I've worked, till it's not funny. How it go is you either know somebody that knows somebody to get it, and that's it. That's just how it go. That's just how it go. It don't matter if you, I'll give you a story right now. You applying to jobs. Right now, you probably done filed 20 of them hoes already, okay? In a day. No call back. No email back. Better yet, you might have just got an interview, right? You go in the interview thinking everything going good, you chopping it up, ride, all that, right? You get up, you say, I think everything good. You walk out, you know what they tell you? We'll get back to you. You think you're getting a call? Hell no. But what about this? And you know what? That kind of rejection, it do make you feel some type of way. That's why you got crash outs now. That's why you got people that are committing crimes. When you don't have no money or no motion coming in, people start committing crimes. That's what happens. And that type of energy that you get from getting denied from a job, that type of rejection like that, it do mess up your confidence. It do mess you up mentally. It's like, dang, if I mess up on something, no, the system is just broken. It's broke. Like I said in the beginning, it's either you know somebody that knows somebody to get in, that's what it is, bro. Not only that,
Yeah. And that's the problem, bro, with most jobs right now. If you don't necessarily know anyone that knows someone who knows someone about that job, you can't get in. You can't get in. Unless you truly know someone that knows someone, you can't get in. And that's the problem. Is that we shouldn't have to rely on knowing someone who technically knows someone for the job to get in. But that's the problem. Unless you know someone that knows someone, you can't get in.
The reality of the job market is you'll get stuff like this happen. Oh, say a job is $22.50, right? You get the interview thinking everything going good, and then guess what? You get the job, and then they hit you with this. This is actually our starting pay rate, $16.50. But you got the potential to make $22.50. Oh, you don't know how many times I heard that. And I got right about that interview and did. Simple. I'm cool. Then you got companies that, like, the wages just don't keep up with inflation. It just don't. And in many places, full-time minimum wage jobs don't even pay for rent. Maybe if you by yourself and you live in below means, but other than that.
I mean, we're suffering from stimulus checks. You do realize that, right? We're suffering from stimulus checks that was around during the times of 2020, and the stimulus checks that people were getting after, COVID hit in, what was it, 20, it was, I'm not even trying to remember. But the point is that 2024 is what really brought all those things to its entirety together. With all those, like, putting you in the house for a couple of weeks until everyone got vaccinated, while also at the same time having stimulus checks to support your families, while also now having today's where jobs don't really want you. Of course, there's going to be a couple issues. But again, that's not the point of this video.
No, it's not happening. And then there's these unrealistic qualifications that you want somebody to have. You want somebody to have, 5 years of experience.
Well, that's the problem with the jobs, yes. Well, that's the problem with a job, bro. We hear this all the time. What do you expect to see in yourself 5 years? And then they want you to have 5 years within 5 years. They want you to have 5 years of at least some top experience. They want you to go in a job already having a decent amount of experience. Sorry. If you don't have a decent amount of experience going into the job, they're not going to take you. You need to already have experience before getting into the actual job. And the problem is, no one can get into the job with just a decent amount of experience. You might be saying, well, I know, sorry. You might be saying, well, aren't you supposed to get a hands-on ready jobs training experience? And that's a problem. They don't want to put money and give you time and experience to take the job. So, which is something that they should do, is giving you time, hands-on experience, which they won't, because that costs us money to teach you how to operate in the job, which it should be free to get the experience. It shouldn't cost money, but that's a different story for a different time. But that's pretty much what it is. They don't want to give you money to work. They don't want to give you money to get the experience, and they don't want to put money on learning you how to have experience while being in the job either. So it's just pretty much a lot of issues in its own, and you're going to get paid minimum wage, so you're not going to make enough to even, like, really support yourself. But again, that's not the point.
And they just graduated, even with a degree, certifications. It's people that go to trade school and can't find a job. Now, if I had to go to trade school, I'd probably go for a plumber, if I had to. Electrician, scene's oversaturated. Even plumbing scene's oversaturated, I'm gonna be honest. But if I had to pick something, that's the route I would go. But nowadays, if you want a good paying job, it's either these three things: doctor, lawyer, medical field. Simple as that.
Basically. because those are the three main jobs that are hiring, or not hiring. Those are the three main jobs you need. The most three main assigned jobs is doctor, lawyer, or medical field. And if you're not working in those, they don't want you, and they don't care about you.
That's just what it is, bro. Go or home care. That's a good one too. The same thing as nursing. It's the medical field. Damn near you taking care of people. That's the route people would go or should go if that's where you want to make money at. I'm telling you. Right?
And here's the thing, bro. No one outside people like me within. No one. It's like, bro, we don't specialize, right? Unless you're going to college and you're trying to get this specializing career and whatnot. We don't specialize in working in a hospital. We don't know anything about that. We don't have that independence. We don't have that type of independency to work in a hospital. We don't have that. We don't have the independency to be a doctor. No, we don't have we don't specialize in that, right? Yeah, bro. We just want a decent, well-paying job, or a decent job to work at and live. But you can't get that unless you're trying to work at a hospital, or you're trying to be a lawyer. And not everybody is into law-making stuff.
And I don't get the job market. I feel like it's just it feels so unrealistic now. Like I don't know. That's just my take on it. I understand why people are giving up now. I do. I understand it all too well. But I do want y'all to find some type of motivation inside yourself, because that's what's gonna keep you.
Motivation. Okay, bro. Motivation. Okay.
Going. You know what I'm saying? And I know how easy it is to stop everything and just say screw this. I understand all too well. I've been there before. You know, now more than ever, but it's because the math don't add up. It just doesn't add up. In many cases, working a job or a 9 to 5, it doesn't cover the basics. You work 40 hours.
This site has 36,000 plus remote jobs that pay 6 figures, and the best part is that you can
a week, and by the time you pay rent, your whole check got a name on it already. Damn, it's going to credit card bill. Damn, it's going to the light bill. Damn, it's going to rent. Damn, the whole check gone. And nobody got no side hustle going to make no extra income coming in. Nobody has nothing. They just solely depend on this. And to be truthful, none of this is secured. None of it's secured. People are tired of being provoked and underpaid. You want people to do just like they were doing at mine. You want people to do more work and overwork them, but for the same pay. No, dog. That's what's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. That's why I stood up for my own thing too. Like, I'm not the stigma when people hear you're living in your car. Gonna let a job do this, and that, which they can. It's their job. I'm cool off that, especially when I could work as a team, right? But when the team ain't working as a team, it's pointless. I'm washing my hands off of it. Especially when I feel like this. You sacrificing your happiness for a place that don't really care about you is stupid to me. Why do you think I ditched? I left. I'm cool. I'm more happier that I'm away from that than ever. Couldn't be more happy. For some reason, to be honest, homelessness for a lot of people feels like a better option. To be dealing with that and then have to deal with bills piling up because ain't no money coming in. Can you really blame them? Can you really blame them? I don't think so. It seems like a better option than grind. It's not that they want to be homeless or nothing like that. It's that they've been pushed to the edge or pushed to a certain point. When the system fails you, it's hard to keep believing in it. That's what it is. When the system constantly, repeatedly fails you and there's no good outcome out of anything, why keep going? That's how people operate. And you got to have some type of shift in your mind, bro. That's what it comes down to. Because again, I've been in that same situation where I struggled finding a job until I got blessed and got 3 of them.